Right, here we are then. In the middle of all this coronavirus lockdown and all the restrictions that are on, we've had to be a little bit creative about what we're going to review. So I'll just get my visor down so it'll help the volume a little bit, perhaps. And today I've got something that's really quite interesting to review, and you know how much we're missing getting out on our bikes, and the weather is absolutely fantastic, and we look where we are now. So I just thought I'd review something that I think most of us can understand, and I've quite been looking forward to it actually, although my wife is looking to it forward more than I am. But here we go. So look at this little beast. This is a Sovereign lawnmower, and I'd have no idea how many horsepower it is. I have no idea what its engine capacity is, but if you think of it like a motorcycle, it's exactly the same, isn't it? Because we've got fuel, and this is like old school, isn't it? Because this is like two-stroke. You know, it's got an oil filler there, it's got the little exhaust. And what's really cool about these things is it's got adjustable suspension. So I can adjust the suspension. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, who needs a BMW? So I've got extra ground clearance for going off-road. Tyres have not got much tread on them, but you don't need that because this is obviously a one manpower engine. And all you have to do is push it. So apparently I have to have it down on the best setting for cutting the grass. It's got a luggage rack on the back. Luggage rack is here. Look, comes off easily enough. You fit anything you want in there. You can fit your sandwiches, your toolbox, probably a pump if you needed it, and spare fuel if you wanted it. But you know, it does get filled up quite quickly with stuff. Okay. So has a handy flap that goes down over the top, and I suppose you could put a tank bag on the top of that as well, which would be pretty cool. Has adjustable handlebars, so you know if you need to adjust it in any way, you're a little bit tall, a little bit short, you can adjust it quite simply by undoing these bolts and sliding the things up and down, which is pretty cool. And the thing that is like really old school about these is it's hand started, so there's no electrics here. It's keyless. All you have to do is pull in the handle, and it's going to take me more than one go here now, and pull. Listen to that! That is awesome! Okay, so, curious thing about these kind of machines is you have to hold on to the handle here to keep it running. But, if I start from the edge here, then I don't make a mess. Listen to this. Alright, it just ticks along, nice easy pace, no need to speed. It's got four wheels on the ground all the time, at all time, good control. Okay, follows the contours of the ground perfectly. Okay, and cornering is an absolute blast. Okay, so cornering is really easy. Think about counter steering. Okay, I want to go to the right, so I'm actually using not normal counter steering. I've actually got to pull with the right hand and push with the left, which is the opposite of counter steering. Normally counter steering you would push with the way you were going, and I can go right the way around and start pushing back again, going over an old tree stump there. Look at that, it just flies over it. This is one of those amazing bits of kit, isn't it? You know, obviously it's well maintained, like never. This is probably 2 years old now, never been into a garage to be looked at, which is probably frowned on by most people. But look at that, left hand turns are easy. So simple. No need to have a GPS fitted on this. Obviously the garden is a set distance. You don't need to worry about getting lost. But it's such an easy manoeuvrable machine. Straight lines are simple as long as you can line up with something. Look at that. Now the miles per gallon on this is pretty good. I can probably do the equivalent of about 3 lawns while on a full tank. Full tank is probably about 3 litres, something like that, which is pretty good. Now if you equate that up to just reversing as well, it's got a reverse gear on it. Now if you equate that up and sort of work out how many miles to the gallon that would do, it's probably good for about, I don't know, 120 miles on a gallon, something like that, if you were to push it. And it's not even working hard. I mean, there's no stress on it. The engine's working perfectly normal, just ticking over. But the grass just gets cut so easily. I mean, why people aren't using these out on the street, I don't know, to replace the motorbikes we're not allowed to ride. Look at it, it's just so easy to use. Now, I'm going to get to the end of this row over here. I'm going to talk about the reverse gear, because I briefly showed you the reverse gear on this. Okay, now there are lots of different versions of these lawnmowers. Okay, but this one here is quite simple. To reverse, all you do is step back and pull. Look at that, it follows you. It's so manoeuvrable. Okay, and I'm trying to avoid Cornish stig there. So here I am, bends, right hand bend, going around a right hand bend here, no problem whatsoever, very little lean. I'm really impressed by this. I think I think there'll be people all over the country using these quite regularly. I'm just coming back now. Here we go, starting off again. Now this is going to be predominantly left hand bends. Look at that, look at that. I've got it on a high cut so I can leave all the daisies and the dandelions, because the bumblebees like them, so it's a bit of a shame if we were to cut all them down. But look, left hand bends, no problem whatsoever, very little lean on it, so there's no need to have a lean angle like Kawasaki's have and BMWs have, self uprighting and all that kind of stuff. Look, I can do a left hand sharp turn, straight down again. Oh, I love this. This is amazing. What a better way to spend your time productively in lockdown. Now, stopping is quite easy. All it is just slowing down of the legs. Okay, bringing the vehicle to a stop. Okay, I'm now stationary. Both feet on the ground, as you can see. So there's no worries about overbalancing and not being able to, you know, hold the lawnmower up properly. So I think it's pretty cool. I spotted an issue there, look, that might get tangled. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go into a normal stop procedure, which basically comes into letting the bar out. Look at that, instant silence. So there we are. I think it's pretty cool actually. I think more people, particularly men, will find themselves doing this in the near future, because what else are you going to do while we're all locked down? Right, so quick review on the Sovereign lawnmower, which replaces motorbikes at this present time, but it makes an engine noise and it vibrates and it sounds just like a motorbike really. Okay, so if you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. There'll be subscribe things. Toby does all that wherever he is in the world, because he's locked down as well somewhere. And we'll see you soon. But remember, stay in, stay safe and keep well.